I really would like to understand what do you mean and what do you understand by the words spirituality and materialism, because they are super widespread, wide notions. What do you understand, or what do you mean by these words?
Yeah, that's a very interesting question actually, and that's a very heavy loaded question. So I will keep it short. For example, now you know that whenever we started evolving from a kind of societal point of view, we're evolving and evolving and evolving, and what's happening is that whenever we are evolving from a particular point, our behavior of consumption towards the society is getting increased day by day. The moment we are technologically advanced, the moment we are socially connected, the moment we are connected into the social media, these sort of connections actually, in my perspective, in a way it is connecting, and it is giving us a hope to make a better society or something like that. But underlying fact is that in that connection actually, a kind of consumption towards the society, a kind of anxiety towards the society, and at the in the level of the individual depression, frustration, this parameter is also getting increased. The technological advancement is happening exponentially. With that exponential growth, the growth of the anxiety and all those you can say the mental health or something like that, those kind of parameters which define a mental health or something, maybe the parameter of anxiety, maybe the depression, that is also exponentially increased. So even though we are materially advanced, we are missing the fundamental basis within ourselves, and for that fundamental basis we need to go inward actually. Even though we are materially connected outward with our sensory organs, or you can say with our consciousness, but somehow we are often missing the observer within ourselves. We are missing the self within us, and by missing that process, what is happening, the amount of consumption, or the amount of those parameters is getting increased and increased. So it is a time to understand the spiritual framework in a way, and to understand the material framework, and to make a kind of stabilization. I don't believe the word stabilization here, but if we have that spiritual understanding that is embedded below the material understanding, then I think this kind of parameters, we can see it more deeply, and we can dissolve all those things by self-analyzing our mind, by self-inquiring what is happening, by connecting ourselves with the society or social media, what's actually happening. So that's why I think in the today's world, the spiritual knowledge is of paramount importance. It is a kind of pillar. The foundational growth of spirituality is very, very important in today's date. It is very, very crucial, because and spirituality helps, and the most fundamental word I would say in the spirituality is a liberated state of your mind. If the state of mind is always towards consumption, if the state of mind is not very, very stable, if the state of mind is, whenever you are trying to do some work or something, in the material work or something, always you have constraint, and always you have kind of futuristic fear and all those things, then it would be a cluttered way of doing things. So the mind is already cluttered, so actor within you is already cluttered, and if you are doing the action, so what kind of action you will do with the cluttered mind? It's a kind of distorted action, I would say. So that's why the self-inquiry is very, very important within us. The moment we go deeper into the observer, the moment we go deeper into the self, then I think we somehow reach the state of mind, and from that framework our material and spiritual understanding will be got better, and then the connection will be much more healthier. So spirituality will make you mentally healthy, maybe. Yeah.
So basically, you're going to the point in which we have to declutter our mind in order to get some new information, or go to the points more with sensitivity, and to understand what is actually happening.
Yeah, so declutter in the mind is sense. Suppose now, for example, you are approaching a subject, you are understanding a new subject, or you're interacting with a new people. Now, in your mind, what will happen whenever you are seeing something on the social media, you are seeing some post about, okay, the people from this country are like this, the people from that country are like that. So in a way, your mind is already cluttered, right?
Absolutely
In a
true.
mind, your mind is already constrained by all the parameters.
Yeah.
So now if I want to meet with the new people, that constant will already be there in my mind. So where is the pure self is coming to play within this game. So the pure self is always be hidden with all those parameters of this constraint. So the spirituality will unfold, will declutter all the minds. That are very what to say, a good word actually, declutter, and then a fresh way approach will happen towards the society, towards anyone actually, towards any kind of material object or anything actually, be it living or be it non-living. Our consumption, the behavior of consumption will also get reduced by this particular process. Yeah.